Austin's Public Safety Commission is fired up as the city's budget approaches approval next week without funding for fighting wildfires. Both the fire department and the local Firemen's Association say a wildfire division is necessary to prevent a disaster like last year's Labor Day blazes. Now, with one final push, the commission plans to send a letter to council urging its reconsideration. Our Josh Hinkle has more.
Today's the one-year anniversary of the Labor Day fires, and as we've discussed in numerous public safety commissions, the wildfire threat continues.
For months, Austin's Public Safety Commission has listened to the concerns.
There's still no investment in doing any fuel mitigation.
Burning off brush, making fire breaks, anything to get rid of the fuel for wildfires.
A wildfire mitigation division to deal with the fuel mitigation is absolutely vital and important.
The Commission's recommendation to Council, a wildfire mitigation division, staff and resources for a specific group within the fire department to help prevent this disaster.
We have begged, we have pleaded. Every expert says Austin is at great risk, and they've done zero. Nada.
The Commission's Vice Chair, Mike Levy, says so far the City Council has made no move to add the item to the budget before next week's approval.
$2 million a year will give Austin a premier wildland division.
Council staffers tell us a variety of things. They're supportive, but it's a tight budget time, or they can't comment on the financial proposal right now.
So you're telling me the issue is money is not in the budgets to do?
There's no money that I'm aware of. I know it's being considered, but I would say now that there's no money that I'm aware of.
That's what I hear. I hear that, and I'm asking you if the money were forthcoming.
Now a possible step in the right direction. An amendment just tacked on to the budget proposal in this memo says the city's moved enough money around to add 3 positions to create the beginning of a wildfire mitigation division. It's a start, but for some, still a long way to go.
That's like no money. They didn't give any money. It's 3 administrative positions.
Officials point out smaller, less costly fire prevention efforts in surrounding communities.
What we're finding with this seasonal hand crew, this pilot project out in Lake Travis Fire Rescue, we're finding it's between $1,000 and $2,000 an acre right now.
The fire department has suggested starting small and building up. But the question remains, can Austin afford to do that or even delay funding for next year's budget cycle?
Quite frankly, $2 million, I'm pretty sure, is a drop in the bucket compared to what the consequences, financial, loss of life, loss of property, etc., would be otherwise.
Josh Hinkle, KXAN News.